Love Makes the World has some things about it that resonate with people who are familiar with my albums. Um, so there's the familiar about it. For people who love Tapestry, most people know Tapestry. There are those diehard fans who know every single one of my 20-odd albums, but um, it's still me. It's always been me in different stages and phases. The thing that makes it different is that there are many elements of contemporary music that I really like, and I really wanted to incorporate those into this album in a way that was truthful for me, that would respect my place in the generational timeline, and yet, not be the same old thing. I didn't want to do the same old thing, and I really worked hard to make this album sound really good. I worked with Umberto Gatica on the engineering and mixing and everything and producing, and that part of it is fresh. I worked with a lot of different songwriters, and that's fresh, and they run the gamut through the generational timeline. There's Carole Bayer Sager, who is my peer, I guess you'd call it, and there are the pop rocks guys, Sam Hollander and Dave Schomer, who are the younger end of the co-writing scale, and it's great. It's just, I love that I wrote with all kinds of different people. Umberto Gatica and I basically co-produced this album with some involvement from Carole Bayer Sager and some involvement from other people like Kenny Edmonds, Babyface, and David Foster, and Pop Rock. So that there are other co-producers, but essentially the thread through the album is me working with Umberto. Umberto is well respected in the industry for his sonic gift. He has a great sense of placement, of where to put everything. He actually describes it as a picture that he paints with sound, and everything has a place. But beyond that, I found working with him to be amazingly inspiring and stimulating. He really drew me out and stretched me, and he never once lost sight of who I was or could be. So it wasn't a firm wall around who is Carole King. There's just this thing that resonates as truthful or not truthful. I think there's a lot of really great creative stuff. For example, layering. In the days when I did a simple record like Tapestry with a small, intimate band, there's that way of doing it. With the production technology that you have now, I've layered vocals. On one song, I think I have 24 me's singing in harmony with me, and it was the most fun. I'd lay down a lead, and then I'd lay harmonies on top of that, and then thicken them with 2 or 3, a double and a triple, and by the time I was done, it was like 24 voices. That's fun. And then I can have these thick harmonies and counter melodies, and then I can have spoken words, which you hear on stuff. I mean, I'm thinking of Lauryn Hill, for example. She was always in my mind. I'm not an artist who could pull off the kind of record she does, but I admired the layers of things that she did, where you could hear just so many different things going on. So one time you hear the record and you focus on that, and then the next time you hear it, you go, oh, I never heard that. That's what I tried to bring into this album.